everyone, I hope you're all okay, and if you haven't seen one of my videos before, my name is Jean and it's mostly unboxings that I do on this channel. That's what I've got for you today as well, which is here. Now I'm playing a little bit of catch up with some of my videos because my scheduling kind of got a bit off kilter in March with one thing and another. So this that I have here is for the March SCRAWLRBOX, and also the update with what I did, or rather what I didn't do much of, with February's art supplies. So shall we get on with it? So at some point later this month there is, all being well, going to be another video that arrives for you folks that will be the April SCRAWLRBOX and what I've done with March's supplies. So fingers crossed on that, because it'll soon be getting to that time of year where I'm too busy to do anything with anything much, and I'm playing catch up with the rest of the year. So we'll see how it goes. One thing is though, between now and then, everything crossed, I have actually finished the knitting that I was doing. So all I've got to do with that is sew the pieces together, and then I can send them on to the people who they're for. Right, okay, so your first glimpse of this SCRAWLRBOX for the March supplies is exactly the same as mine. As you've just seen, that I've only just opened it, and this is what we've got. So here, I'll put that to one side because it's going to make it a little bit heavier on this side of the box. So we have got Scrawlerzine number 115 for March 2025. We've got a list of the contents. We have the work from from March's featured artist, who is called Jake Spicer. There's also a discount code on here, which I'm not going to put up on my description because it's meant for subscribers to SCRAWLRBOX and not for other people. It's not for general use. So sorry about that if you wanted to use that. But it says, "My name is Jake Spicer. I love to draw, and whenever possible I help other people to draw more confidently and competently through the books I write and through online and in-person classes. I live in North Wales, where I run the," and I might butcher this because I'm not a Welsh speaker, Mardac residency with my partner Scarlett, while leading the online programme for the independent drawing school Draw Brighton, which I founded in 2009. Alongside teaching, I write books about drawing and lecture on the importance of drawing as a tool for communication, art making, and as a vehicle for social good. My personal work is often figure focused, and I'm currently developing a new body of drawings based around the coastal folklore of Britain and Ireland. Excuse me one sec. Right. Okay, we've also got his socials on here, so I'll list those downstairs in the description, and if you want to have a look at any more of Jake's work, you'll be able to do that. Okay, we also have in the box, we've got a pack of A5 cartridge paper. It's a 10 sheet pack and it's from C. White of Brighton. So that fits nicely in this size box. Right, also in here we've got a sit down with Jake, which covers a few pages. We've got the usual scrawler tips, swatching, burnishing, underdrawing, pigment powder, excuse me one second, a apologies for the clattering. Things have decided to take on a life of their own away from me. Right, so we've got a colouring pencil 101 as well, and a little bit about impressing. We've got a deep dive into using Derwent Lightfast colouring pencils. And the Derwent pencils are something that come up every so often. I've got other Derwent pencils that I've had in past boxes, so I'm getting a nice little collection of those together, I think. And there's a flower spectrum exercise, and there's a QR code on how to access a video tutorial for that. Okay, so we've got a behind the artwork of March's, I keep saying this month, of March's featured artist. We've got Scrawler Gallery, which was Fantasy Forest, and the artworks that were chosen to go onto these pages. Now, I did do something for that one. You'll have seen that a video or two ago. I can't remember how long ago it was now. But I didn't submit it. Okay, we've got Box 113, Scrawler Top 3, Mel Fallon, Julie Spriddle, and FBI Prod. And an invite to join our Scrawl community Facebook. We've got some information about Derwent colouring pencils as well, and about making a lasting impression. So that's it for this book. What I'm going to do as well is, I've done it with past boxes as well, I will put the recommended retail price of these art supplies into the info block downstairs, so if you're interested in how much things cost, you'll be able to see it from there. Also, if I can find it, because I don't remember actually seeing it in the magazine. I don't remember seeing the scroller prompt. I might have just glossed over it. Scroller challenge on back page. Oh, so it is. I missed a couple of pages at the back. We've got a scroller extra as well on these last two pages, Movements in Time. And that goes through several artistic movements that have come up in the last several hundred years. And scroller challenge for the March box is Living Legend. And to illustrate that, there's a shot of Marilyn Monroe by Andy Warhol, which we have just there. Right, let me give you a quick rundown of what is in here. Let's pop this seal. We have got, yeah, I think it'd be a good idea for them to put these in little paper sweet bags and fasten them up like that. So we've got Sweet Treat, which is a strawberry flavoured hard-boiled sweet with sherbet in the middle. There is a Staedtler pencil sharpener. There's a Staedtler Mars plastic pencil eraser, or pencil rubber if you're in the UK. That was always really confusing when I started like watching videos and programs from America, because they always called it a pencil eraser, and it took me a while to understand why American people often laugh when we call it a rubber, because a rubber is a name for something else, let's say. I'm keeping this video as family friendly as I can. So kids, if you're wondering what I'm talking about, you'll find out a little bit later. Maybe don't ask your mum and dad at the moment, but you'll find out in a few years' time. Okay, so there's the March sticker with the artwork from Jake on that, and here are Derwent, what did it say it was? I can't remember. Come on, brain. It's the Derwent Lightfast Pencils, and we've got 6 in this box. Is it 6? No, it's not 5, is it? Hang on. I'm talking to myself a bit here. Now that's weird. I know there are no more in the box. The box definitely says 6. I've opened it up and there are only 5 in it. Now I wonder if that's a bit of a glitch on Derwent's side or on SCRAWLRBOX's side. Something else as well. 4 of them are Derwent Lightfast, and this one with the grey barrel is a Derwent Procolour. Spectrum Blue for the Procolour. For the Lightfast, we've got Sun Yellow, Magenta, Black LFI, and oh, that LF2. Do you know? I see what's happened. I see what they're doing. And Sapphire, it's not LFI, it's LF1, Lightfast 1. So we've got 2 Lightfast 1 and 2 Lightfast 2 pencils in here. The Sun Yellow and Black are Lightfast 1, and the Magenta and Sapphire are Lightfast 2. And if I hold them up, let me pop that one down a second. If I hold them up to my phone, you'll be able to see what I mean. I'll just twiddle the barrels around so you can see. So that you see that little bit there. It says whether it's a Lightfast 1 or a Lightfast 2. I'm not entirely sure why there are only 5 in a box that says 6 though. I think that's something that I'm gonna ask SCRAWLRBOX about, which is a little bit odd. Excuse me. Righto. So that's the contents of the March box. I'll hold it down here for a second so that I can try and not drop it all over the floor. So as for the February prompt, which I can't remember where I put the book. Anyway, it was, if I remember rightly, it was inspired by, and for what feels like forever, I was trying to think what the heck to do. I've been throwing ideas around for weeks and didn't get really far, and I started working on one. I got as far as sketching it out, getting most of it sketched out. I haven't started painting it yet because I'm not even sure if it's going to be the one that I go with. But I can show it you. If you've got any sort of interest in art, this is a picture that you might recognise. As I say, mine is only a sketch. It is still very much at the sketch stage. I've got no colour on it. I haven't got all the details on it yet. But if I hold it up, you might recognise it. That hat was an absolute flipping nightmare to draw. That and the mirror in the background, I've rubbed them out and redrawn them and rubbed them out and redrawn them and sworn at them and rubbed them out again and redrawn them again until I was sick of rubbing them out and redrawing them, and they're still not as I wanted them to. The placement is just, the whole perspective is just bleh. As to whether or not I'm going to finish doing that one, I don't know. I started trying to sketch sort of a 21st century version, and I got as far as nah, because that's looking really rubbish. So I might carry on with finishing this one off. It's not going to go for the Scrawler challenge for February anyway. So, you know, I might get it finished, I might not. I might just sack it and not do anything else with it. I don't know. I'm still very frustrated at it at the moment, because even though it doesn't look like it, I spent hours doing it, and I know the principle of doing a sketch is to make a rough work and then work from there, but I got quite growly at this one. So that's where I am with that one and the February challenge. Right, so thank you for stopping by. I've done my very best not to swear on this video. Hopefully there are no naughty words at any point in the video. If there are, I'm very sorry. I'll apologise now. So that's it for this particular SCRAWLRBOX. Yay! And yeah, I'm interested in what I can do with the March box. So we'll you know, have a look at that. I might just go straight on to having a go with the March prompt and seeing where I can get it to. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, and if you've got this far into the video, cheers for that. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, you know, please do drop me a thumbs up to show me that you've liked it. And obviously, if you haven't, if you thought it was all a bit rubbish, you know, a thumbs down as well. It's an interaction with the video, isn't it? I'm really grateful for all the interactions. If you want to see more of my unboxing videos, and for videos that are not unboxings, which do sometimes happen, and you've not already become a subscriber for the channel, please do. All the stuff that you see in my videos are things that I've bought myself, and there are a few subscription boxes that I get each month, and SCRAWLRBOX is one of them. So also, if you want to drop me a comment, I am very grateful for them, and I'll do my best to reply to them quickly. But you know, give me a little bit of grace, because I might not always be able to get to comments straight away. That's it for this video. Again, thank you for stopping by, because it is daylight, yay, when I'm filming this video. What time are we on? Ah, it's nearly 5:10 in the afternoon, late afternoon, early evening. It's bright sunlight outside. The sky is a lovely blue colour, I can't see any clouds, and it looks like a lovely day outside. I haven't actually been outside yet. I slept in far too late. But yeah, I might go outside for a little bit soon. So yes, at the moment, weather forecast looking good. It doesn't look as though it's particularly windy. I would maybe still go out with a pair of gloves in my pocket though, just to be on the safe side. Possibly scarf if you feel a little bit chilly, you know. Keep it going as you do. And just look after yourselves and look after each other, because it's still a very weird world out there. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye!